Hello and welcome everyone to another University of New Haven Rocket League match. My name is Lucas McCartney, and with me I have Jay on color. We're going to be hopping right into our game following our junior varsity team. Jay, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am Jay Rayner. I will be your color commentator for today. We're getting right into it already here.
All right, so we have our team today: LeBron's Burner, Solo Jack, and Jollification, taking the reins for the University of New Haven up against Point Park University, who are going to come out the gate and take the first goal, with Exberg taking the first shot.
Yeah, very
Uh,
quick opener. Not even much time to really go over our whole team, but really quick score here by Point Park.
a nice first 30 seconds goal from Point Park. Looks like we have got a game on our hands. LeBron up on the wall, Jolly going after it. But doesn't quite manage to make anything of it. A good return from Solo Jack, keeping it on Point Park's side, but a clear from Point Park is going to put us on the defensive. LeBron's coming off the wall, putting it up, just barely manages to keep it out of the net. And Jolly with a nice save, going close to a clear, but not quite able to get it on the other half. um, So we mentioned it last week, but Jay, we talk about the importance of rotation in Rocket League. Can you go into a little bit of depth on that?
Oh yeah, of course. Rotations in Rocket League are going to be huge here, as it causes sometimes stuff like this actually that just happened, where you're trying to rotate on the attacker side, but you just don't get there quite fast enough, or you're left your defense a little bit open, which leads to open goals like that there for Point Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked like there was just some difficulty getting up to keep the ball out of the net. And a rare team bump coming in from New Haven here as LeBron bumps his teammate Jolly. And Point Park up with the ball. Two players on it, off the backboard, and not quite able to put it away. And Jolly will be dribbling it up, makes a nice flick, but Bergs is there to keep it away from the net. A good shot, and LeBron intercepts it. And a weird kind of play, like pinch between two players, puts the ball up way up high and in a spot where no one really is going to go after it. Solo Jack with a clear, putting it back up. Exberg's there to take it and bring it back, putting New Haven on the defensive. A demo with LeBron going down, but the ball is on Point Park's half, which is going to put New Haven in a position where they're not suffering too much from that demo. Off the back wall, a couple players just kind of sitting there for it. Looks like the Caleb flicking the ball over Jolly as he goes to try and clear it out. um, and LeBron following the ball up while Jolly is also up there. Solo Jack puts a shot on goal, but it is blocked by Point Park University. LeBron goes for a shot, but Jolly manages to get the 50-50 and keep the ball away from the net. Multiple players up in the air after the ball on that one. Jolly gets a nice shot on goal. Bergs is up for it and puts it off the backboard, keeping it out of the net. All right. Ooh, a shot. Solo Jack is there, but doesn't manage to get behind it. And Caleb is going to take the third goal for Point Park for this first game.
Yeah, right now it kind of just feels like New Haven's getting a little bit outpaced by Point Park. Might need to change up their tempo a little bit to try and match it up better.
Mm-hmm. All right. An unfortunate kickoff for New Haven. Point Park getting a great shot, putting them immediately on the defensive. But Caleb missing that shot there is going to put the pace a little bit back into New Haven's favor. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Sorry, the stream froze on my end for just a moment. But we are back. LeBron's clearing the ball, put to center for Jolly. Oh, and just barely not on goal. With LeBron Burner rotating back for defense, but it seems like he might not have needed to. The ball stays on Point Park's half. Jolly puts it up, and LeBron, oh, so close on that shot there. Caleb managing to keep it out of the net.
So close there. Just a little bit off, but still on the side of
Mm-hmm.
Point Park here.
Yeah, Point Park with a commanding lead with just a minute left in this first game, and another score with 4-0 on this first round.
Wow, it looked like New Haven was going to at least maybe get some points on the board here, but Point Park come right back and score again, making it 4-0.
Mm-hmm. And a beautiful passing play there from Point Park University. A three-man passing play that really just went to work. Ooh, looks like a little bit of a miscommunication on the rotation there as LeBron and Jollification nudge each other just a little bit going for that mid boost. All right, ball is up, and Jolly's up for it. Gets a touch, gets two, putting it back onto Point Park's half. All right, and a team pinch clears it out of there for Point Park University. An air bump. You don't see that very often. Couple players tussling for the ball in that corner there. Oh, no one's in the net, and Xbergs manages to put it away.
Wow, just a complete showing right now from Point Park, going up 5-0 in this first game. Haven't really let up the gas at all either. University of New Haven might need to show some signs of life here going into maybe a goal here, change tempo.
Yeah, the rotation seemed to have fallen apart just a little bit on that last play, with all three players just kind of sitting in that corner going after the ball, and no one able to rotate around and stop the shot. Oh my gosh! A beautiful aerial passing play, and Xbergs is there to put it away, puts it up to his teammate. Teammate passes it down, and Xbergs puts it away. A beautiful, beautiful play.
What a beautiful sequence that was. Oh my.
Yeah. All right, kickoff, and LeBron is up for the ball with 8 seconds to go. I fear that this first round may be going in Point Park University's favor, but can New Haven put a point on the field? No, they cannot. And the first round will be going to Point Park University.
A little very unfortunate there. Early on, Point Park had a really good tempo on the offense, trying to get New Haven off balance on their rotates, and they really got in there early and got some good goals. Even at the end, they had a really sort of beautiful play with they passed it. That was great.
Absolutely. Their passing plays were phenomenal during this first game. But New Haven, it seems like they're still getting themselves warmed up. They need to take some time, make sure that their rotations are working out together, and work on their passing plays. A lot of the plays this game, they were seeing two New Haven players bumping each other, going after the ball at the same time. Give me a little bit of insight onto how New Haven can move forward and make it a little bit better in game two.
Yeah, I think they got to use maybe a little bit more communication on where they're trying to rotate to and where they're trying to essentially set up a point of attack. As you have mentioned, they're bumping into each other a little bit, which can lead to those plays falling apart. They got to communicate where they want to go and how they want to set it up with each other here.
Couldn't agree more. And going into game two, we have LeBron on the kickoff. And let's see how this one rocks.
Excited to see how this one goes. Hopefully they can make a good little statement here early on.
Mm-hmm. All right, LeBron on the kickoff, and an unfortunate kickoff puts it right on New Haven's side and putting them immediately in a defensive position. Caleb putting the ball up there. They don't manage to put anything away. But New Haven is rotating back with Jolly sitting in the net for a clear, pushes the ball up and pinches it off the wall, putting Point Park in the defensive position. Braun rotating up, putting the ball into that corner, bouncing it out into the middle, but Bergs is there to keep it out of the goal line. Ooh, both Jolly and I don't even know if their name just Stars. I'm gonna call them Stars. Both going up to the ball, but Stars is there to put it away and keep it out of New Haven's hands. Oh my gosh, a double demo. A demo from both parties here. Stars there trying to get a hold of it, but LeBron's is going to put it up. Solo Jack going to tip that ball away. All right, Jolly on the defense manages to get the save and is following the ball around, flicks it over. LeBron's goes up for it, but Xbergs is there first. Wouldn't quite call that a 50-50. It looks like LeBron just wasn't quite there for it. LeBron's putting the ball up the wall. Caleb taking it, and Jolly with a little bit of strange movement. Xberg's there for it, though. Solo Jack there to stop the shot on goal. Caleb putting another shot. LeBron's there to stop it this time. All right, LeBron's going for a little bit of a dribble with an awkward kind of just like bump. It wasn't quite a 50-50, wasn't quite a bumping play, but Stars is there to put the ball in the net for Point Park, putting our score at 1-0 with 3 minutes to go in this second round.
Yeah, and once again, it looks like New Haven's just playing on the back foot still. A lot of that possession was spent on the defensive side. They need to try and find a way to get back on this offense here.
And just watching, it seems that Stars has very good ball control. He knows where to be and he knows where to put the ball so that his teammates have the easiest time getting to it. All right, a demo from LeBron, a shot, but Caleb is there. Jolly trying to go for the bump to the follow up, but doesn't really make anything of it. We're just managing to keep the ball on Point Park's side. Jolly there gets a good 50-50 with Exbergs and keeps the ball up in the air. Where Stars misses a missed air dribble shot. Some weird bumping going on. Playing very very hands-on this game is how I'm going to describe it. A great touch, 50-50 in the air with Stars and Jolly there. Is going to keep a shot off of the goal. Stars up for it off the ceiling. A shot, and LeBron is there to stop it. Defensively, New Haven is playing better and better this round, and they put it away. Solo Jack taking the shot with a nice little pass from LeBron.
That was a much better possession from there, too.
Absolutely. Dribbles the ball up, flicks it over, and his teammate's there to put it away. Oh, what was that kickoff?
Interesting kickoff.
Yeah. New Haven looks like they want to be losing these kickoffs with how that one went. All right, LeBron is back for it. Point Park tries to flip it over him, but doesn't quite make it. Nice possession off the back wall there from Solo Jack. And a shot off the ceiling, cleared out by Caleb. Off the wall. Stars touches it. Exbergs goes up for it, but it does get intercepted by Solo Jack. All right. LeBron up for the ball. Doesn't really want to do anything with it in the air. Instead possesses it on the ground for a dribble play, but it is taken in a 50-50 by Point Park. Hovering on that back wall, waiting for something to happen, and the ball moves out towards Point Park's half, going off the ceiling here, LeBron. But the shot is on goal, but Jolly is there to stop it with a great clear back onto Point Park's half. All right. LeBron there, chasing after Stars pretty hard. Stars goes for a ceiling shot, but doesn't quite make anything of it. Caleb there to intercept the ball off the back wall. And the ball possession will be rotating back into Point Park University. All right, LeBron kind of waiting for the ball there, but gets cleared away before he can do anything with it. Jolly gets a nice pinch off the wall there. A high ball in, but all three players from Point Park are there for it. Jolly takes a shot, but it is stopped by Exbergs. All right, we got a demo, and it looked like Jolly was going for a second one there, but nothing really comes of it as Stars goes for the bump. Oh, and there is not a shot for... Oh, Exbergs gets a shot. LeBron, thinking it's going high, jumps up for it, but the ball passes right underneath him before he can get down to stop it. A very... I don't even know how to describe that. I don't know if that was intentional from Bergs, but that was a very well-placed shot.
Extremely well-placed shot there. Caught LeBron's off guard, as you previously stated, and now forcing New Haven to try to go for a goal here in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to need to make something come together. But unfortunately, Caleb is there in the air to put another one away and nail this second game shot.
Yeah, that last shot there, unfortunate. Definitely will put the nail in the coffin for this game, unless New Haven has a miracle in them here to score 2 goals in 3 seconds here.
They'll need a miracle first kickoff and a miracle second kickoff. All right, kickoff, Solo Jack up in the air for it, and the ball is put to bed by Stars.
Yeah, a bit of a closer game there, but...
Definitely closer. New Haven's defense seems to be evolving as the game goes on. But their offense is a little bit shallower than PPU's is right now. PPU's offense is taking full advantage of all three of their players, whereas we're seeing a lot less offensive pressure coming from New Haven.
Yeah, fully agree with you there. Stars, especially, as you previously stated, has that really good ball control that forces New Haven to think twice and make sure that they have to look at all three players to make sure that they're not trying to set up something big like their past plays have been doing so far.
Absolutely. All right, going into game 3, let us see what we've got. Solo Jack on the kickoff. And away we go. First touch, 50-50. Jolly takes it up the wall. And off the ceiling, following the ball with 0 boost left. And PPU manages to clear it off that back wall. All right. Keeping the offensive pressure going with Solo Jack. But Jollification boost starved. He has 15 boost to make work with this on the defense right now. Looping around for that full boost. And Solo Jack manages to keep it up. LeBron clearing the ball out, trying to get it away from the net, off the wall, air dribbling it down the field. Jolly gonna have to pursue and rotate up, it looks like, or just stick back where he is. Solo Jack going off the wall for that 50-50. LeBron's there, gets the clear, but does in turn get demoed by Caleb. And a shot on net from Jollification. Unfortunately, our angle wasn't super close, so let's see what happened here. Ball up, Exbergs tips it up, and Jolly's just there to put a good one-touch goal.
Yeah, threads the needle there and gets the goal there. 1-0 New Haven.
All right, New Haven with an early lead, putting them maybe in a position where they can play more aggressively. All three players on New Haven's side going up for that one. Not sure if that was how they meant for that play to run, but they managed to keep it out the net. Solo Jack and Jolly kind of fighting over the ball over here. But LeBron in the net, managing to protect the net as best he can. 16 boost to rock with here. And, Stars puts the ball up, and it bounces off the crossbar and just barely rolls its way in.
Just managing to get that goal in Point Park did, and again, putting that pressure back on New Haven to go back on offense, which they've been shallow with so far. Not too much in terms of goals.
Absolutely. All right, LeBron's with a good 50-50 kickoff, and Jolly is up for it, but Jolly doesn't get the ball hit. That was Bergs that got the good hit on the ball. Stars up. And a nice save from Solo Jack, it looks like there. Following the ball around. Exberg's clearing it out. And Caleb on pursuit. LeBron's clearing the ball back to Point Park's half. Stars taking the ball, coming off the wall with it. And, just barely not able to put it away. A strong shot from Caleb that is tipped up by Solo Jack. All right, with LeBron's rotating back. And Jollification rolling in the middle, hoping to get that pass. But the pass is stopped by Caleb. Solo Jack, Jollification up for it. The ball just barely not on net. And you see Jolly looking around, seeing where can I get some boost. That is something that I've been noticing. Point Park starving New Haven for boost pretty efficiently, keeping them from being able to play too aggressively and needing to conserve their boost. Jolly tips the ball up into the corner, off the back wall, and LeBron's tries to take a shot, but it is stopped by Point Park. And LeBron with 0 boost is going to need to take some catch-up time. But a good demo from New Haven is going to put the defensive pressure a little bit off. And a shot from Jollification that is not quite on net. Hits off the sidebar and isn't quite able to make it in. I've noticed a couple of shots from Jolly that have been off those sidebars. Do you think he's just having an off day?
Might not have the angle quite down, because the camera is a little bit off. That last shot too, you can kind of see it. He didn't really know where he was quite necessarily putting it. Might be one of the reasons why there.
All right, and a demo on the defensive half. That is not going to be a great position for New Haven, and Caleb is there to put the ball in the net.
Yeah,
Stars, Caleb gets a demo, just rolls it out, and unfortunately, no one was there for New Haven to stop that ball from rolling in.
Yeah, these possessions from Point Park here have been lethal, almost
Mhm.
surgically even at some points, forcing New Haven to be boost starved and forcing them to take these defensive possessions that they don't necessarily like.
Yeah. All right. We've got New Haven rotating back for their defensive positioning. LeBron's up for a shot on goal from Point Park, but just barely not on the net where they needed it. A very dangerous position there for New Haven. All right, LeBron's rotating around, but Caleb gets to it first. Jollification puts the ball, but now there's no one back for it. Oh, and unfortunately for Point Park, the shot was not on net, but the follow-up was. Berg scores, making the score 3-1 with just about a minute to go.
Yeah, this puts New Haven in a really difficult situation here to come back. Got to score 2 goals within about 25 seconds each. And
Uh,
with their offense, it's very difficult to get this back on track here.
they've got a minute left in the set unless they manage to bring it back and win this round. This is New Haven's out of second chances. This is their last opportunity. All right, ball up. Jollification still hanging back, but Solo Jack puts it away. New Haven still in this game, saying we are not done yet.
Still some life showing here from New Haven. Not out of it yet.
Hmm
48 seconds. One more goal to
And
send to overtime.
and we saw there on that last play, Caleb completely out of boost, not able to get up to the ball for the goal stop. All right. Jolly losing the 50-50 on which way the ball was going to go, and unfortunately grabs the boost in the far corner. Rotating up, but then immediately rotating back to try and stop a save there, and another save from Jollification. Ball is up. LeBron's keeping it out of the goal line. Jollification and LeBron's doing a little love tap there on the wall. And we are going to get a clear away from Point Park's half from, I believe that was Berg. All right, a great touch from LeBron's putting the ball in control. Oh my gosh, we have an open net. We have an open net,
Oh
and
my
New Haven
goodness.
puts it away. We have 3 seconds left, and the score is 3-3. We may be seeing overtime here in our game 3.
What a moment. The net was just open. No one on defense from Point Park there, evening the score.
Point Park really wanting to put the ball away there and keep the offensive pressure going, but unfortunately, that not leaving any players on defense in that half. And the ball is going to be put down, putting us into overtime. New Haven has their one last shot here.
Shot here at greatness.
Mm-hmm. All right. Jollification goes up for it, and Caleb is there to put it away. That will make our set score 3-0.
Super
An
there.
unfortunate showing for New Haven, but you can't say that Point Park did not put in the work and earn their wins today.
Oh, most definitely. That overtime goal too. Really unfortunate with, again, I think the boost deprivation really got to them. I think when we were at
Yeah.
LA's POV, he only had like 20 or so, and they
hmm
PP took advantage of that and quickly scored to end this game.
Yeah. PPU on a just basically an all-out blitz on that last overtime goal there. Put all 3 of their players in the offensive position, and New Haven, with an unfortunate touch on the kickoff, puts their defensive players out of position, and Point Park is there to put it away. But in the meantime, that will be just about all that we've got for you tonight. We will be having, and producer, correct me if I'm wrong, there will be one more game tonight. We have Varsity Valorant at 9 p.m. with our casters Ghost Hunter and Rabbit Healer. But in the meantime, thank you all for coming out and watching, and we will catch you next time.
See you guys later.